Greetings of the day. My name is Amira Sharma and I'm a member of Team Andrews. Today I'm going to tell you about company's profile, its mission, strategy and competitors of Andrews. Let's start with the first slide, company's profile. Andrews is basically deals in microchips and it has 4 departments, namely research and development, marketing, production and HR and finance. Andrews has 5 members: Akhil Sood, Deans, Dikshit Tangri and Piyush Sharma, including me. The company has launched 2 products in both segments of the market, low tech and high tech, namely Able and Ample. Let's move to the next slide, which tells about the competitors and mission of Andrews. Main competitors of Andrews were Baldwin, Chester, Digby, Erie and Farris, and its main mission was to compete with these competitors and to grow in the market so that it can attract customers to come again and again to Andrews. Our next slide tells us about strategy of Andrews. It has strategies related to all 4 departments such as R&D, marketing, production, HR and finance. In research and development department, we set a strategy related to in which we were focused on customer criteria, and we decided to launch our product which are latest in technology and high in performance. And in marketing, our strategy were to introduce low cost products and while acknowledging the competitors. We put an eye on our competitors and set prices accordingly. In production, we minimized second shifts. We were not focused on that, and we tried to keep less inventory. And in finance department, our strategy was issuing long-term loans according to demand. These were the strategies we kept in mind while taking decisions. Rest of the team members will tell you about the company's position in the market, and I'm going to give charge of the PPT to Mr. Akhil Sood.
Thank you, Myral. Now let's start with the rounds of our operations. In the first year, we had very less funds, so we decided accordingly and researched all market, and accordingly the entire team planned certain decisions. Like we planned that we will launch 2 products in the market of high tech segment and low tech segment. In first year, we planned the high tech segment product Able with a performance of 7.4 and size 12.6 with an MTBF of 19,000. For its marketing, we set a price of $37.5, and for its promotion, and we set up a promotion budget of $1,700 million, and the sale budget was $1,250. And accordingly, our sale forecast was around 900, which was unexpected. So accordingly, we produced that much quality product, and at the end of the year, the company earned 2.7 million net profit, which helped us to make some decisions with some few risks in the next year. No, in the previous year, the low tech product had performance and size 5.2 and 15 with the MBTF 15,000. So at the end of the year, after this sales of only high tech product, we earned 2.7 million net profit. In second year, the performance of the both products was 8.1 and 5.2. The size 11.1 and 15. We planned accordingly, and think that we should improve, develop our product, which is and accordingly we increased the prices. The prices was 38 and 30 for the high tech and the low tech segment. The promotion budget was decreased for the high tech product from 1700 to 1500, and we increased the promotion budget to 1500 for the low tech segment, and the sales budget was increased for the high tech product and the low tech product. The high tech product sales budget was 1300, and for the low tech segment it was 1000. The forecast explained us that the sale would be projected as 1200 and 700 for the expected products. So accordingly, the production we scheduled for it was 1300 for the high tech segment and 800 for the low segment. The automation for the rounds was 3.0 for the able and 1.0 for ample. In first year, we issue some bonds for 1800 million. At the end of the second year, the company witnessed a growth in the high tech end product and an appreciable result for the low segment product. In further years, we decided to change our plans, and accordingly. Further, Mr. Deans will tell you our plans accordingly and our operational results of the company. Thank you.
Thanks to Akhil to give me chance to represent the about round third and round four. Now I am want to explain about that. The in round third and four, we our profits are decreases due to some of our decisions, like our automation rate that we decided in our round two is very low, due to which our depreciation is very high, and it affects on our net profits of our company. But still we are on third position in both of our rounds. The decisions of our company in round third are like performance of able is 8.8 and size is 11.2 and MTBF is 21,500, and the price that we are decided is 39.50 cents. But overall promo budgets and sale budgets are almost similar to the round second, that is 1500 and 1300. Further moving to the ample product for round third, the performance is just 5.8 and size is 14.2. As this is our low tech segment, low tech product, that's why the price is $30.50. Our MTBF for that is 16,000. While moving to round 4, the performance of the able product is 9.5 and size is 10.5. That is lower from the round third, and performance is higher than the round third. The MTBF is 21,500. Our price rose up to $42.50. While moving to ample product, the performance is 6.5 and size is 12.7, and MTBF is 17,000. The price of the ample is nearly $33.50. Our decisions are good, but the main decision that is the automation rate is not too much good, as well as our production is very high, due to which it affects on overall cost of our production, which decreases the profits. But while moving to in our round fourth, the decision of automation rate from 1 to we increase it to 2, so that in another rounds it can be effects in a positive way, and we take all these decisions so that we can compete in our further rounds. We also take some decisions regarding to the finance, like we retire the stock by $500 million dollars in round three. But in round four, we issue stock by $3,000 million, and also we issue some bond that is by $4,000 million. We can take these decisions so that we have enough funds for taking the decisions in round five. As while we see our decisions are not good in round three, while we retire the stocks, that's why we issue a lot of amounts so that we can take better decisions in our round five. So now I want to hand over my further presentation to Dikshit, my
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Mr. Deans. Now I'm going to tell you about what was happening in round 5 and round 6. Before I'm going to tell you our decision which has been made to increase our performance and also the automation. Firstly, I will like to tell you that in round 4, Mr. Dean said we have issued the bonds and the stocks, so due to that we can increase our finance status. And plus, now I'm going to tell you in round 5, which you can see over here, the whole data. In round 5 the performance of able is 10.6% and the ample is 7.6, and we also have increased our size, which is written over here, that 9.4 and 13.5, and the MTBF is also increased by 2,500 and 19,000 respectively. So due to this, in result you can see that initially our result was in low tech is almost around 52%, and the high tech the result was 58%, which is very low. Due to according to this, we are able to me and my team member decided to issue to increase our automation so that it can also increase our profit, which was get down in the round 4, and by increasing the automation in round 6, in round 5, the performance of the able is 9.6 and the performance of the ample is 8.0, which you can see over here, and the size has also decreased by to 8.4 and 12.3, and the MTBF is almost around 21,000 and 18,000 respectively. In the result, you can see that our profit has also increased as previously in the round 5. So in round 6, the result was almost 59%, and in low tech and high tech is increased drastically to 75%. So I can say that by taking this decision, it totally helped to increase our business and also increase the automation, but helps in doing the labor cost. It affects our labor cost because it got decreased, which is very good for the company. So now I'm going to hand over this presentation to Mr. Piyush. He will tell you about the business status and the other report which has been created and presented to you.
I would like to thank Mr. Dikshit for explaining the last rounds and giving us an insight on the previous rounds of the market and how our products have affected that market. Now I'm going to explain the competitive products that came into markets that were our competitors from different companies, such as Blossom, Coffee, Demu, Fast, and Feast for the high-tech segment, and Days, Cake, Baker, East, and Eat for the low-tech segment. These were our overall competitors in the market and helped in giving us that competitive spirit to make us keep growing and gaining market share. We made some mistakes as the years went on, but we overall had a great experience in this. Now I'm going to move to the next slide, which is the market share comparison. In the market share comparison, it shows our different market shares in the different rounds of the Capsim simulation. As we can see, we had 13.05 market share in round 1, which increased to 14.43 as the rounds went on to round 4, but decreased a little in round 6. As we made some mistakes as the year went on, and we rebounded for them and gained different market shares and decreased and increased those. In the next slides, we're going to see the overall comparison of our product in the market and our company in the market. As it shows from year 2020 to year 2026, our companies went through different up and down, and overall remained a pretty profitable company, as we made different mistakes, and we learned a lot from this simulation, and it helps us gain an insight on the inner workings of the business environment and help us gain a different perspective about the business. So I would like to conclude by saying that overall Capsim turned out to be great and knowledgeable experience for all team members, and it helped us gain an insight on the inner workings of the business and how different departments react to it. And it also helped us gain insight and knowledge about the company and how a company really works and what all decisions that we have to take to keep a company running in the environment. And last but not least, I would like to thank our professor Sasha for being a guiding light and helping us through the Capsim simulation and helping us gain knowledge about this simulation. Thank you, and this is our project.